time for another installment of Oh My God.
All right. Welcome back to the Jimmy Dore Show. We're in the Oh My God segment. I'm sitting on my jacket and punching my one thought. I have two people here to help me with the Oh My God segment. Sitting next to me, hilarious comedian, host of the show web series and the new book by the same name, Moment of Clarity. It's Lee Camp, ladies and gentlemen. Say hi.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
It's great. I appreciate you dressing up.
Yeah, I showered last week for this.
No, I know. He's an Occupy Wall Street guy, so it's very touch and go right now. Next to him, hilarious comedian, former writer for The Daily Show, it's Steve Rosenfield. Hey, Steve, how are you?
Hey, Jimmy. It's great to be here.
Good to see you. Steve and I, if everybody knows, we always see each other. We shop at the same stores.
This is also what it's going to look like when I'm escorted to prison, right here.
It's exactly what it will look like, yes. Okay, I hope everybody's getting that joke. Steve and I are dressed like we're FBI men. Okay, so this is the Oh My God segment. You probably know by now. What I try to do is play a clip that makes people go, oh my God. It doesn't always happen, but it's still kind of crazy. First up, and it's usually a religious person. So first up is David Barton, who's an evangelical minister who founded the group WallBuilders. Yes, WallBuilders. WallBuilders is dedicated to breaking down the myth that there is a separation between church and state in America. That's David Barton.
Why is it called WallBuilders? Shouldn't it be Wall
Yeah, you would
Breaker
think
Downers?
you think it would be wall breaker downers. Well, they're not the sharpest.
Yeah, not the brightest bunch.
They are not. Yeah, they are not the sharpest knife in the knife thing. Okay, so so let's play the clip. Here he is. He's talking about AIDS and homosexuals.
The Bible, again, it's right every time, and studies keep proving that. And that's why AIDS has been something they have discovered a cure for or a vaccine for.
Yeah.
Because it's the fastest self-mutating virus known to mankind. Every time they just about get a virus, a vaccine discovered
Changes in
for
some way.
it transmutes into something new, and they have to start over again.
Yeah.
And that goes to what God said, hey, you're going to bear in your body the consequences of this homosexual behavior.
Yeah. So could you hear that, Lee? Did you hear what he had to say?
Yeah. He studied up on AIDS. Yeah.
He studied up on AIDS. See, what God is playing a trick on the gays by giving them this. As soon as they're just about close to getting a cure for AIDS, God switches it because you're gay.
God is
right?
crafty.
Because you're gay. Now, it's the same. People would say, "What about cancer? That's just a fluke.
Yeah, no, that's a
That's
coincidence.
just has nothing to do with gay, right?"
Why doesn't God just kill the people that he doesn't like?
My question exactly.
Lightning. Every time you think you figured it out.
Isn't that what the floods are supposed to be for? But now he had to invent a new thing, AIDS. Like, did God get bored? Is that what it was? It's like, I'd like to kill the gays. Maybe I will do it with a flood or some locust. I got it. A monkey virus. That's what we'll do. Is that what's happening? That's what he's saying.
And it sucks because God's not good enough to only hit the gays. A lot of straight people have AIDS. So God can't figure it out.
To throw you off.
Yeah.
Because you won't know for sure.
Throw the dogs off the scent. But God's not a good aim with the AIDS. You know what I mean? He's just kind of throwing it with his, there you go, you got the AIDS
Sometimes
bug.
the basketball player, you just never know.
You never know who's going to get hit with the AIDS bug. But that's in his infinite wisdom. Okay, our next clip. That was fun. See, we're going to move it along. Our next clip.
It's fun when you got to tell us it's fun.
I can cut that out in post. I don't have to tell people. Next up is an evangelical preacher from New Orleans named Grant Storms. Now, Grant Storms, he gained notoriety because he was the first guy to ever protest the gay parade and the gay conventions down in New Orleans, right? They have an annual gay event down in the French Quarter, and he's famous because he used a bullhorn to protest their evil, sexual, moral ways. Well, guess what he's gaining? He's garnering reputation for now. That's not a right sentence. He's garnering a reputation.
I think he's garnering a reputation.
He's garnering. Guess what he's garnering notoriety for now? That's even better.
That was good.
Ready? So here, guess what he's doing now?
Investigators say two people claim they saw Storms masturbating in his van while watching children on the playground.
Oh, look who's masturbating in his van.
Well, but what kind of van was it? Because you
Plus
get a nice new van.
And so I can't figure that out at all. He was announcing it. I'm masturbating, everybody.
Maybe he's just into swing sets. Maybe it has nothing to do with the kids.
That's what I said. Maybe he's turned on by playground equipment.
Yeah.
That's habit. Stranger things. You're born that way. You can't pick if you're going to be attracted to the hobby horse or not. You don't know. Maybe the monkey bars gives you a Woody. You don't. These are things you're born with. Right?
There's got to be a seesaw joke in this somewhere.
There is a seesaw joke.
There's got to be. I haven't found it yet, but it's in there.
Well, can't he still hate gays and masturbate to children? I mean, can't he do both?
What kind of cruel world?
Okay, so here, want to hear his defense? Here's his defense. He admitted he's not. Well, here's what he admits to. Ready?
First of all, I'm not confessing to even the masturbation. I'm confessing to having my hands, however people want to interpret that, they can interpret it.
Well, were you doing that? I mean, you just taking
I had my hands in my pants.
So what were you doing?
However you want.
Because that's where my penis was. But that doesn't mean I was masturbating.
I was praying. I was trying to make a little prayer
that I could finish before the cops came.
Let's hear it one more time. Ready?
To having my hands, however people want to interpret that, they can interpret it.
However, how else would you interpret it?
I don't know. How else would you interpret it? There's no other way. Okay, so here's our final clip in the Oh My God segment. Now, I just want to say that I'm a fan of Al Sharpton as a person. I liked when he ran for president. He might have been my favorite candidate that year when he ran for president, right? Because he could speak truthfully because he didn't have a chance of winning. So it didn't matter. And that
always helps in our system.
Always helps. It's
Very
only
much.
the guys who don't have a chance of winning that are really attractive, right? So I kind of like Al Sharpton. And when he got a show, I was kind of excited about it. But he's having a bad time with the teleprompters. I don't know if he's not good with the teleprompters. Here he is trying to talk about Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney was visiting, I think, Philadelphia, or I'm not sure what city it was, and neither is Al Sharpton. Let's listen, okay?
Willard Romney arrives in a town still recovering from Bain Capital takeover. The same day we get evidence the Bain attacks are working all. Plus, what?
I have no idea what he just said.
It was a town.
There's a town.
We know that.
Mitt Romney. Let's listen to it again.
Willard Romney arrives in a town still recovering from Bain Capital takeover. The same day we get evidence the Bain attacks are working all. Plus, the coordinated corporate-backed effort to suppress vote.
Oh, you know what it is? I think it's their news because they want to get the youth to watch their station, and so it's like the new 4th grade reading program.
It sounds like when Bush
read
was.
anymore.
It sounds like when Bush was trying to get information to his brain, like when he would slowly. You can't fool me. You can't fool me. Fool me twice.
Fool me once, fool me twice.
Fool me twice, and oh.
But have you seen the MSNBC commercial with Al Sharpton where he's like, they got the blueberry all over the face?
The blueberry pie.
It's like, does that make anyone think I want to learn news from this guy? I want to hear about the world stage. The blueberry pie.
No, but it does make me want to go see his nightclub act. Really?
I guess reading is not part of the job interview.
No. How did they go? They didn't go, Al, we like you. You got the right politics for our station. By the way, can you read at a 5th grade level? Because that's what it's going to take to do our teleprompter. It's
Talking and reading, two different skills.
the blueberry blah. Oh, blueberry blah. The blueberry. That's what. Anyway, okay. Help me thank my guests, Lee Camp and Steve Rosenfield, ladies and gentlemen, in the Oh My God segment.
This has been Oh My God.
Oh my God!